Go! Hey vlog, what's going on today? How are you awesome vlog subscribers doing? It's supposed to be pouring rain right now. It feels like it's gonna just drop any second. You look on the radar, you see this big red blob moving right towards us. So it's gonna start raining very soon. Although I can't help but think we had half a day of work we could have been doing. Oh well, like just how it goes. But it would have been kind of a waste of fuel for him to come down and pick me up and then bring me down when it starts raining. If I lived in town, it'd probably be a different story. So, take what you can get. I just wondering though, if it just pours like a couple feet of rain or something, I don't know, is that a lot of rain? If it, like, whatever happens to rain gathers down in that basement that's just been finished, and yes, my cats are fighting, where's that water going to go? There is a sub pit, like where the sump pump sits, that usually would empty out the basement if it floods, but I mean, that basement's sealed. That's going to be like a swimming pool of gross iron colored water. Yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll find out, right? So on this time of relaxing, I'm gonna do some work to some vehicles here. I figure I can do a certain amount of work to the summit. I want to do some work to red first, though, because I've been neglecting fixing those rear shocks. I'll show you what I mean in a second here, but that last trip to the sand pit was really rough and probably unnecessary. And I mean, like, the damage unnecessary that was done. I could upgrade those pins in the shocks to tungsten pins, and they're apparently bend-proof, or I could upgrade the whole shock to something like what Chewie's running on the Squirrel. They're an oversized, they've got a thicker pin, and they haven't had a problem. He hasn't had a problem with them yet. They haven't given him any issues. But this keeps happening. Suppose I could get some aluminum caps put on there someday. They say that fixes the issue, but the pin itself, it's got a nice bend to it. Everything's pretty dirty. So I'll tear it all down, take those shocks off of there, straighten them back out, give it a good clean up, and get it ready to go again. It's been a really reliable truck, for two-wheel drive slash. And check this out, I actually did a little organizing. I actually have room for my toolbox right up here, right on the bench, the table, the station. And I now have this whole area cleared up. Went through, got rid of a lot of things. I actually had probably at least 50 Arma tags, and well, here, I'll just show you. Hang on. Just as an example, because whenever I open up new parts, I usually end up sticking them in over there. But I'm gonna save them up for like 6 months and just see how many of these things I end up stuffed in this box down here. This is a random parts box. Instead of flood lighting, for when we finally decide to redo the green screen proper, those lights are going to help a lot. Box full of Summit parts and the Summit. But yeah, like I said, I put up this little shelf here. And now it's freed up all this space, and I can have the Summit set up, ongoing, ready to be worked on. I'm just waiting on those bearings, which I'm hoping show up today. It says on the eBay order they're going to be here today. I want to get that Summit going. It's going to be a good trail run coming up soon, so make sure you guys keep an eye open for that. The first chance we get, we can go out and hit some trails, get some things muddy, maybe hopefully even have this ready for that. If not, I'll take red out. I'll take red out anytime. This thing's a beast. Goes where most two-wheel drives won't or can't. It's a good truck. Ended up being a nice day after all. No rain, which meant it was kind of a wasted day as far as work goes. But you know what? It is what it is. To quote Hef, it is what it is. So right now, Chewie and I are out here with, I got Megas, who just pulled a 92.4 kilometers an hour. I took that Mod 1 gearing off and put the regular 32 pitch gears. I can't remember the ratio, but if you want to know, comment down below and I'll let you know. And we're both having major tire ballooning issues tonight. We can't afford tires that don't balloon. Not yet anyways. Looking into some GRP tires that are rated for 60 mile an hour plus. They aren't cheap. Probably going to cost me over 50 bucks for the set of 4, which isn't actually too bad, but it's more than what I've been paying. So I'm going to try those out, I think, sometime. Maybe those will help me get that 100 mile an hour going. Letting the engine cool down, because I was just doing those speed runs, and it does warm up a little bit. And I don't want to be too hard on that motor. It's still fairly new. But I did find out the timing was cranked way up on that, so turn the timing down and kind of trying it, stepping up as I go. But really, honestly, I don't want to do too many high-speed attempts until I get tires rated for it, because otherwise it's very, very hard on the motor, probably causing a lot of stress in the machine itself. So I'll just have fun with it being a fast car that's doing over 90 kilometers an hour. On your marks. Get ready, set, go. Oh no!
I broke something.
Go. Oh no!
I broke something. Bumper.
Uh-oh, that didn't go as planned. But the question is, how did the garbage can make out?
You can see where I came off. Came off.
Follow the lines.
Oh, my battery came out.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm missing a few things here.
Oh man.
Okay.
Pull the plugs right off.
Snap that right off.
That guy's like inches from my car.
We're good, that's all.
The main impact point, his RPM bumper would have hit first, and look at that, it held out. You guys just saw that. I'll have to throw in a slow motion replay in there, which I'll do either right here or you guys already seen. So MEGAS just hit 98 kilometers an hour. 98. Yeah, it's pretty impressive as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't sure it was gonna happen. So we're gonna try and break 100. That wind. Let me not pick up. We're gonna try and break 100 with it. I just turned the timing up one more setting. And as a side note, there was some goon driving, I don't know if he's a goon, okay. There's some guy driving a yellow Mazda Protege with red Asian lettering up the side of it. And he pulled out from a house up the side here, gunned it, just freaking, whoa, took it right up as far as the red line would go. And then I just kind of did this. I was just like, dude, what the hell? Like, it's a neighborhood. What are you doing? And it's a Mazda, what are you doing? Like, there's kids that live down here and stuff, and there's elderly people live down here, and then he puts on his brakes like he's gonna stop and pull a heavy or something. I'm sorry, but there's a place for that. Chewy, tell everybody, where's the place for doing that kind of crap?
Come down to the drag strip.
Come down to this part of Dragway. St. Thomas Raceway Park, that's all you gotta do. It's like, what, a 10-minute drive out of St. Thomas? Please. Don't do it on this street. Don't do it on any streets, because if you screw up and you hit somebody, you're going to really regret it afterwards. It's not a good thing. There's a time and a place for it. I used to do dumb stuff like that when I was stupid. I had a 240, I had a Talon, and I did some really ballsy, dumb stuff that I kind of, looking back, if I knew what I knew now and I had more restraint and control, yeah. But this guy was like my age. He should know better by now. I think I know what's going on here. We're gonna do a little, what do you call it? A little burnout, scale burnout for you guys. And there's gonna be some slow-mo, but if you wanna see the slow-mo, you're gonna have to go over to Wookie Racing 85 on Instagram. Correct?
Yippers.
Burning rubber. So he's gonna
Burning rubber.
Is that where my shoe goo from the bathroom went?
No, that's not shoe goo.
Yep. Little rubber, big rubber, tires will burn them all. Yeah, so if you want to see the slow-mo for that, go over to Wookie Racing 85 Instagram. Always lots of fun. Speed runs all done for the night. I'm still astonished that Megas hit 98.7 kilometers an hour. Here's that post together, that shot again. Yeah, 98.7. That means like just over a kilometer an hour faster, and I will have broken the 100 kilometer an hour goal, and that'll mean on to, and that's 60 mile per hour, by the way. And then it'll be on to trying to break the 100 mile per hour mark. I figured that'd be my two biggest points that I'd like to get past with it. Now, a little bit of research shows the lower kilovolt motor is supposed to be better for those top speeds like that for 3S motors. Well, I've got a 5700 kilovolt motor. I've got a 3S. I'm going to work with what I have. Starting to play around with the timing on it a little bit, like I said earlier. There's a slight difference, but we've still got more to do there. Other than that, for RC stuff for the day, that's pretty much it. Got a little bit accomplished getting a start on getting the Summit together. I've still got to get a radio for it. Hang on, let's shed some light on this subject. Much better. As you can see, I've started getting everything together, and like these are actually hooked up. And I think the two-speed aspect of this build is pretty damn cool. The locking diffs also will be very cool. Gonna stick with that brushed motor. Not gonna go brushless because I don't want to tear the locking diffs out of the thing. This is all stuff yet to come. This thing's in progress. Something kind of on the local news front. There's a... Here, I'll just show you guys. See that? That's a crane. That's the crane down by the construction at Ross and Center Street. It's a 150 foot tall construction crane. Well, they say 140. I round off to 150. 29-year-old St. Thomas guy got arrested last night for climbing to the top of this thing. Probably, what? To take the ultimate selfie. Yes, you guys are on a charge right now. You will get arrested. They will fine you, charge you, whatever they can do. That's 29 years old, you should know better. Usually it's these young teenagers and the young millennials getting out there and climbing stuff. Apparently he was also drinking. It could have been one of those hold my beer scenarios. So police got him. He's maybe learned his lesson. I don't know. This is St. Thomas. But thought you guys might like to get a chuckle out of that. Thanks for watching today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a good day. Mine was alright. It was okay. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face. We'll see you guys right here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.